Hello everyone, and welcome back to Robinhood Coins. This is TJ, and tonight we're going to hunt 2 boxes of nickels. First off, we have a box of nickels that we got from San Antonio, Texas back in March, the weekend before the world shut down. And then we had this box that we got locally several weeks ago before the coin shortage. We're going to be looking for buffaloes, silver nickels, proof coins. Maybe we even get lucky and find our second ever V-nickel on this channel. That would be awesome. But hopefully we find something good to add to our collection. And as always, we'll give away something we find from the hunt. In order to enter these giveaways, all you have to do is just comment on this video. And then be sure to watch our Saturday winners video every Saturday at noon to see if you won. Well, with that, we're going to kick it off with the San Antonio box first. I'm working on roll 16, and we got gypped. It looks like we have a penny in the rolls. And I think we lost 4 cents. Yep, 1983 Denver. And it's a 1983 Denver, so I can't even check the 1983 Philly for the double die. Oh well. But there was one in here that looked like it could be good. Nope, it is not a silver. It is just a 75. It's been a slow box, but we have had some 50s. We had this 1956 that I found earlier. It's a Denver. We had a couple 2009s. And then Maid Marian has found 3 from the 50s. A 1959 Denver, a 53 Denver, and a 52 Philadelphia. So we have 4 50s on the board. I don't usually record those, but I figured since I was recording the penny, I would. But hopefully we can get some more oldies and some silver. All right, we are working on roll 23, and look what I just came across. It is a 1966. Look how nice that looks. You can see a little bit of the steps. It just does not, I do not find 1966s like that usually. I don't know if it's a proof or not. I'm not very good at telling, but it does look like it has a deeper strike and deeper edges. But I don't know. Just a really nice looking coin though. Even if it is not, it's probably one of the better ones that I have of 1966. So that's definitely a keeper. And then I also noticed that there's a 1959 right behind it. Got another 50s. That makes number 5. And then my wife had handed me this 1955 Denver. So we will look for the D over S under the scope on that one. 66 Philadelphia under the scope, and as you can see, it's got pretty decent condition considering. So we'll flip it over and take a look at those steps. That's the part I was really curious on. And you can see 2 of the steps for sure, and you can see most of that 3rd line right there. Not full steps obviously, but this is way better than I normally find 60s. So that is pretty cool. We're on roll 26, and Maid Marian here found another penny. Look at that. That's the 2nd time we've gotten gypped. 1980.
Could have at least given me a better penny.
I know, huh?
I know, at least a Wheatie.
Okay, guys, we're on roll 27, and look what I found.
That's awesome, and it looks pretty good too. Let's see.
Okay. So,
all right, we have.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. It's a silver nickel. You had the mint mark above the Monticello.
44.
1944 Philadelphia. Oops. Maid Marian is the first one on the board with silver. That is awesome. I'm working on roll 28, and I found my first 40 of the box. It's a 1940 Philadelphia, right after Maid Marian found that silver. So that is cool. We finally have 40s on the board. We're working on roll 36, and we have another in the 40s. I just found it. I got a 1946, and it's a Philadelphia. 1 year off of silver.
And our mom has something.
I know. I just heard her say, "Oh."
I have a 47.
Ooh, all right. And a 1947 Philadelphia as well. So we are up to 4 from the 40s now. A couple rolls ago, Maid Marian found this 1954 San Francisco. So we'll have to check that one for the S over D. We are working on roll number 47, and we have a foreign coin. Look at this. What is it here? Estados Unidos Mexicanos. So I believe this is a peso. Let's see. And the inside is pretty corroded on both sides, so I can't tell what it says on the inside. I was about to start roll 48, and Maid Marian handed me this 1941, pretty beat up. It's a Philadelphia. Man, that thing's a little toasty. But that still gives us 5 from the 40s. My little helper right here working on roll 48. She found a 1939 late in the box. It is a Philadelphia. Good job, little helper. So here is that 1939 Philadelphia under the scope, looking for the DDR, and it would be in Monticello as well as 5 cents, and I do not see it at all. So we are all done with box number 1, and that turned out to be a pretty good box. We had that 1944 Philadelphia, so that is awesome to get some silver in the rolls. We ended up with, I believe it was 5 from the 40s, and then my little helper had that 1939, so that was cool. Now it's time for box number 2. This is the local box, so let's see if this box can produce some more silver and some buffaloes. I'm cracking into roll number 1 of box number 2, and look right there towards the left. It looks like we possibly could, nope, not have a silver.
I'm on roll number 7, and when I was hunting over there, I found this Canadian coin, and it's a 2001.
That is cool. It looks pretty nice too, doesn't it, little helper?
Uh-huh. I'm trying not to touch the,
There it is.
Oh,
That's our first Canadian nickel of the box. So we are working on roll 18, and I came across this beautiful 1982 Denver. This may be the nicest one that I have ever found. And although 1982 is not a low mintage year, it is a year that they did not, I believe, 1982 and 83, they did not mint uncirculated sets. So they're a lot harder to find in high grades. And look, it looks like you can even see some steps. So this will be good for our collection. And it's always good to save the really nice ones that you find, just in case, just considering there's so few higher grades. So far in box number 2, after the first 18 rolls, we have found 4 from the 1950s. So that is cool. And we'll bring you back in on the next good find. So we're on roll 19, and my little helper just went to go watch the iPad, so I reached over to the side that she had. This is the roll you were going to look at. I laid it out.
What?
Yes.
What?
I noticed it when I was laying them out. I noticed it. This was in the roll that you were going to get. That is only the second time we've ever found one.
Can I have it, Dad?
Yes, you can have it.
Wait, now we both get one.
That is incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I laid it out 1902. I laid it out, and I was just sliding them down, and I saw that, and I just had to tell her. That was crazy.
Dad, thank you for this V-nickel.
You're very welcome. We have a V-nickel on the board, and I will bring you back in on the next good find. I am still working on that last roll, and my wife found 2 in the 40s in the roll that she's working on. We had a 1946, and she found a 1941 as Philadelphia as well. So we have 2 from the 40s on the board in this second box. I'm working on roll 23, and I have my first 40s of this box. It's a 1941. It was reverse up. It's Philadelphia. And then I noticed as I was grabbing that we had a 59 behind it. And that's from Denver. And then I was just scanning through, and I saw one that looks old. It's a 1947 back there. So that is pretty cool. I am working on roll 42, and I have another from the 40s. This time it's a 1941. Philadelphia again. On a little bit of a drought lately, but we still have 8 more rolls to go. We'll bring you back in on the next good find. We're on roll 46, and Maid Marian handed me a proof. We do not find proofs. This might only be like the 3rd one ever found on this channel, and we've done well over 50 boxes. It's a 1985 proof right there, San Francisco proof. You could see that mirror finish. That is awesome. 1985 San Francisco proof. We are all done hunting through box number 2, and now it's time to go put some coins under the scope and check for some varieties. We had several of the 1955 Denver, as well as the 1955 San Francisco, and we had several of the 2004 and 2005, so we'll be looking at those as well. And then finally, we'll check that 1939 for the DDR that my little helper found. Let's go check them. Alright, so we're all done checking for errors in varieties, and unfortunately we did not find any. But here's the overall wrap up, and it was a pretty good hunt. We ended up with 2 really nice condition coins. We had that 1982 right here, and then we had the 1966 Philadelphia right here. That is cool. Can't wait to see if that upgrades our collection. We ended up with a total of 29 in the 50s, and then about 12 or 13 2009s, so that was cool. But the stars of the show were the V-nickel that we found. That is really cool. Only the 2nd V-nickel that we have ever found on this channel. 1902 right there. And my little helper found the 1939. My wife found the silver nickel, 1944 Philadelphia. And she also found a proof, and I believe this is the 3rd proof that we have found, 3rd or 4th, on this channel in nickels, so that was awesome. We had 2 foreign coins, both the Canada north of us, and Mexico south of us, so that was cool. We had, besides the silver, we had 10 other ones in the 40s, and including 4 41s, 3 46s, a 47, 41S, and a 47 Denver. So the Robinhood Coins giveaway for this video is going to be this 1944 Philadelphia silver nickel that my wife found. Very cool finding silver in the rolls, as well as a 2009 Denver right here. As always, to enter the giveaway, just comment on this video, and then be sure to watch our Saturday winners video to see if you won. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed the hunt. It was a lot of fun, especially hunting as a family. If so, smash that like button. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss any giveaways or videos, and we will see you on the next hunt.